Good morning, everyone. Hi, it's my turn to present our text of the week. And I'm a bit excited because even though we normally do stories, this week's text is actually a non-fiction text. Do you remember what the word non-fiction means? Well, fiction is a story. It's something that's made up. So non-fiction is something that isn't made up. So a non-fiction text is full of lots and lots of different facts. And today's non-fiction text is all about bridges. So we are going to find out lots of facts all about... Did you remember? Were you listening? We're going to find out lots of facts all about bridges. Right now, bear with me whilst I try and share my screen so that we can read the text together. Okay? Talk amongst yourselves. You can't see what I'm doing as I try and share my screen, but hopefully you can see it now. Okay, can you see that? And present my slideshow. Okey-dokey. Right, then make myself a little bit bigger. Okay, I hope that you can see that. So, today's text is all about different types of bridges. Let's dive in and see what we can learn. So, we are going to find out what bridges are used for. And we're going to think about what bridges you've seen in real life. Where were they? And were they designed for people to walk over, or were they designed for something else? And do you know the name and location of any famous bridges? I'm quite excited because one of the bridges that I'm going to show you a picture of in a minute is one that I've actually walked over myself. And did you know that there are more than one type of bridges? There are actually quite a few. We're going to look at some together. First type of bridge is a suspension bridge. Suspension bridges have tall pillars and it has lots of cables or chains. What do you think the cables and chains are doing? Have a look at the picture. The cables and chains are holding up the walkway or driveway if this bridge has cars on top. Suspension bridges can be very, very long. Because they can be very long, suspension bridges can also be very, very expensive. I think they must be quite expensive because the cables and chains must have to be super strong to hold up that walkway if it's full of cars, don't you? Wow. Let's have a look at one in real life. Wow. Look how long that one is. Wowee. I wonder if you can see my pointer. Can you remember what these are that are holding up the walkway? You remember? They are the cables holding up the walkway. Can you remember what these are called? These are the pillars. And I wonder if you can remember what this type of bridge is called. You remember? It's a suspension bridge. Oh, well done. Can you tell your parent or carer something that you have learnt about a suspension bridge? It has what? It is what? Pause the video and tell your parent or carer a fact that you have learnt about a suspension bridge. Got it? Let's carry on. Here's another type of bridge. This bridge is called an arch bridge. People have been making arch bridges for over 3,000 years. It's a long time. I wonder, do you know what shape the arch is? What is this shape? It's not a full one, is it? It doesn't carry on, it doesn't go round all the way. So it's not a full. So what do we call half of a S. Did you get it? It's a semicircle. It means it's a bit of a circle, a semicircle. Arch bridges spread the weight from the bridge over the curve rather than straight down. So rather than all of the car's weight pressing down, the weight is spread out. And that means that you can get a lot more cars and a lot more people on top. The arch is usually a semicircular shape. Now, because of these strong arches spreading the weight, these bridges can be very, very strong indeed. Here it is, the Rialto Bridge from Italy. I've been on this bridge. It's incredibly old. One of the oldest bridges, in fact. The oldest bridge to cross the river in the Grand Canal in Venice. And Venice is a very special place because it is full of water, full of waterways and canals. So they have lots of very old bridges. And this one is the oldest. And I've been there. Oh, sorry, go back. Can you have a think and pause the video and remember something that you have learnt about an arch bridge? Can you remember what shape the arch is? The arch is a... Can you tell me whether these bridges are new or old? Can you tell me if they are strong or weak? An arch bridge is... Pause the video and tell your parent or carer a fact that you have learned about arch bridges. Did you get it? Well done. Let's find out about another type of bridge. Ooh, beam bridges. A beam bridge is an easy bridge to build. In fact, I've been making some of these bridges with my daughter at home. I think it looks just like the Trolls Bridge. And here's one. A beam bridge is built out of pillars that go straight down, and then you put the walkway over the top, just like that. Isn't that good? And in fact, you can make a beam bridge with just 2 pillars, or you can make your beam bridge longer by adding lots more pillars or beams into it to make it super duper long. And here is a very long one indeed. Now, I wonder if you can pause the video again to tell your parent or carer a fact that you've learnt about beam bridges. Are they easy or are they hard to build? Beam bridges are very... How can you make a beam bridge longer? You can make it longer by... Pause the video and tell your parent or carer a fact about the beam bridges. Have you done it? Wow. Well, we've learned a lot about the 3 different types of bridges. There are a couple more, but these 3 I think are super good for us to have a go with later. Your free flow activity today is to have a go at building your own bridge. Can you try and make some of the different types? And can you figure out which one is the strongest? So I wonder if you could make some different types of bridges and if you could test them too. Now, this activity can be as long or as short as you like. You could just use some Lego bricks and make a bridge and move on. Or maybe you could get some cereal boxes, some toilet roll tubes, some paper, some card, even some foil to decorate and wrap around it. You could use string as well to have a go at a suspension bridge. You could make it as big or as small as you like. This project is completely up to you. At the end of it, I would like you to have one bridge that you are happy with. And I'd like you to test it to see if it is strong enough to hold a tin of beans. Or actually, could you make it even stronger than that? I can't wait to see what you get up to. I'd like you to post some photos of your bridge on your portfolio for Class Dojo. However, I would also like you to draw a picture of your bridge, because we're going to use that picture in our writing activities later on in the week. So don't let it go anywhere. I hope you have fun learning about different types of bridges, and I hope you have fun going off to build some now. I can't wait to see what you get up to. Bye. Can't pause the video again. I've got to get better at this. Bye.